Hi beautiful thinkers, Tammy here, T-E-M-I. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if this is your first time. We have a special guest today, my son. He wants mommy to carry him because he's having a moment. So mommy obliged. Anyway, so today I'm going to just be sharing with you guys my review of the new Covergirl Clean collection. So I think I have pretty much everything in the collection. I have the foundation, I have the two darkest shade, 630, 640, which is the darkest shade. I have two of the blushes. I have 390, ripe and ready. I have 350, flushed. And I have two of the highlighter, the cream highlighter. I have So Glitty. That's 400. So Glitty. And then I have 100 pink thrill. And then last I have the lip clean fresh tinted lip oil. What color do I have? What shade is this? Oh, 150 sour grapes. And that's what I have on my lips today. I don't have the foundation or anything. I don't have anything else on my face, just the lip oil. So I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the whole thing. I used it quite a bit, so I think I've solidified my thoughts, my impressions of the whole item. So the first video you're going to be seeing is of me just trying it for the first time, so like a first impression, and me just trying to work with it. So I'll slide in that video. First impressions of this Covergirl collection product. I don't know which one will match me, so that's why I got two darkest shades. So I think I'm gonna use this one, and then yeah, probably the pink highlighter today. So just the first impression, I just want to see how it's going to do on my oily skin and if the foundations would actually match me. Okay, so I just primed my face using my NYX Angel Veil. That's what I always use. So let's start with the dark color first. So this is it, and then if I spread it out, that's what it looks like. So it looks like that would be too dark, which I figured it would be too dark for me. I don't know. I was skeptical that the second would match me either. I was thinking that might be too light. So that's the second one right there. So if we spread that one out, second one might work actually. Yeah, it actually might work. Actually might work, guys. It looks a little too I don't know, maybe pink. We'll see. Okay, let's go with the second one first. So I put the second one on the center part of my face first. I'm using a stippling brush because this is more of a liquid formula, and it's a dewy finish. Yeah, I want to see if the dewy finish would work for my oily skin. All right, so I'm just gonna concentrate it on the center of my face, just in case it's looking weird. Okay, doesn't look bad. Oh, and I didn't do much to my brows. I just used the colored brow gel. This is gonna be a very, very minimalist type look. So I can see a cast. I don't know if you guys can see kind of like a gray cast. So just that little bit. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, which I don't think it claims to have a lot of coverage. Nourishing foundation. Let's see. Sheer buildable coverage. Instant and all day hydration. Oh, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put it all over. Oh, just start building it up like this and hope for the best. Yeah, I think this kind of like liquidy, more liquidy foundations, I think stippling brushes are the best for them. So if I put this all over my face, it's gonna have a serious flashback. So even though when I applied it a little sheer, it looked like it was gonna match, but the more coverage I build up, the more we see that it doesn't really match. I think it's the undertone that doesn't really match. So, but I'm still gonna wear it. We'll see. I wanna see what we get with this thing. So if you are my skin color or darker, I don't know. These are, like I said, these are the two darker shades. So let's put the other color on the outskirts of my face, see if we can fix this a little bit. Yeah, I know my application is a little sloppy today, but just take it like that. Let's see if that does anything. And this is exactly why I bought both shades. I figured both shades would not work for me, but I was like, maybe if I mix them, maybe I can get something decent. So we're yet to find out. But hey, I'm wearing this to work, so it better look decent. So I'm just merging everything together to make sure there's no line of demarcation. If you guys hear my son, he's having a moment with his dad. Just trying to make sure everything is blended. I don't like the way my face looks, like the color, but you can tell that there's a mismatch. Don't look at my neck. My neck is dark, always darker. But between my chest and my face, you can tell that there's a mismatch. And mostly it's the undertone. Because I feel like I'm a bit more golden on my chest. So, and my face is looking a bit more pinky. So, yeah. And I don't want to add any like concealer or anything to it. Or we just roll with this, guys. We're just gonna roll with this. Hopefully, don't give me too much weird looks at work. Like, tell me, what's wrong with your face? Are you okay? Are you tired? Are you sick? Oh Lord. All right. I actually didn't put any primer on my eyelid and my eyelid creases or anything primer. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of that blush on my eyelid. Yeah. All right. So since we're doing all cream, so I'm gonna put the cream first before I set anything with powder. And I'm using the same brush. Yeah. We are using the same brush. Does this look blended? I think I cannot blend any further. I could use with some lightness on the center of my face. Guys, you know what? I'm just gonna put just a teeny tiny bit of concealer just on the center. Just, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that to bring back some dimension. I think that's a little better. A little. Okay, so let's go in with the blush first. So this one. So this is what it looks looking like. I spread it out. That's what I'm working with. Alright, so I'm just gonna stipple that on my cheek. looks like it has a little bit of sparkle, like a little bit of shimmer. That's actually quite pretty. I like this. I like this. But you know what? I bet if I had powdered and then put this on top, I bet it would have acted funny. Because I know that putting cream on top of powder, it's not the best. That looks really pretty. And I like that it's a flush of color, but it's not like in your face, you know. So let's go in with the Pink Trail highlighter. Well, it says Pink Trail, but it looks more like a gold. You guys see that? It looks more like a gold than anything. Anyway, we'll see. Let me do it with my finger and then I'll blend it out with a brush. It's one of those like subtle glow type things. I'm not saying too much of a reflection, but I'm saying like it's more of like a dew than like a high shine. I'm gonna put it on my eyelid as well. We'll see how everything looks once I powder, but let's just swipe this on the lid. I think I want to put this, yeah, in the crease, the blush. I don't think I like what it's doing on my eye, but not the best for your eye. Okay, so I'm just gonna set my face with my black opal loose powder. I'm not gonna put too much powder though, because I don't want to take away too much of that dewiness. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the powder on the brush and then I'm patting it on my palm to like get off any excess. I think you can, I still have that dew on the sides. I'm trying my best not to powder where I highlighted, but I don't know if I'm succeeding. It was a mistake to put it on my eye. Big mistake. But you try. Abi? You test things out and then figure out if they work or not. Alright, so this lip oil, it's tinted lip oil. I would guess it's supposed to be moisturizing, so it's tinted, not colored. This is a very, very natural look for me, like extremely natural. This will be my no makeup look. I actually like the smell. You know what? I don't mind this lip oil at all. It's not sticky, which I love when lip glosses, shiny lipsticks in general are not sticky. Especially lip glosses. This one is not sticky at all. This is pretty. I love this lip color. So that's the finished look, guys. So I'm not gonna use a setting spray or anything. I want to really see how this would hold up throughout the day. I mean, it came together. I think it looked decent now after I finessed the foundation and everything. And this took me what, 21 minutes. So I think that if I was in a rush, I could pretty much do this in 15 minutes, this entire look, because I wouldn't be talking. But this is actually, I'm not mad at it. I am actually not mad at it. I'm actually liking this look, except for the eye. I shouldn't have put the thing on the eye, but we'll just ignore that. But I'll do check-ins like in the middle of the day and then at the end of the day, just to show you guys how it's wearing. I'm going to try as much as possible not to blot, just so we can really see how everything is holding up on my oily skin. So yeah, I think we pulled this look off, you know, mismatched shade and all. I think it actually looks, you know, decent. So thank you guys. So I'll keep you updated. Okay. Hi guys, so it's 12:30 about. This is what we're working with. I haven't really done anything today. I was supposed to go to work, but I took it up. I was tired. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm a little shiny on my nose. I said I wasn't gonna blot, but I think I'm gonna blot. I'm actually on my way to work now, but I'm gonna blot when I get to work, and then I'll take a picture so we see if any of the foundation was lifted. All right. So this is what my face is looking like at the end of the day. Oily a lot. But funny enough, when I blotted in the afternoon, the foundation didn't lift off too much, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Let's look closely. I mean, I see some wear off right here. I think where I was like touching my face right here. But for like an everyday quick no makeup look, this is not bad. Of course, it didn't last on my eye. I have oily eyelids, so I should have known that. But I'm still gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna try it throughout the week just to make sure my thoughts are like solid on it. For now, the only bad thing is the shade range. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about the shade range, okay? Because I have to mix two of the darkest colors, and then had to go in with a concealer just to make sure that I brought some lightness back to the center of my face. So I'm not thrilled about that, but you know, I think we made it work. If you see in the demo that we made it work, but like I said, I'll keep trying it throughout the week just to make sure that I have a final thought so that I can give you guys a full review. Okay, bye. So as you guys can see in that video, it didn't match me. None of the shades match me exactly, but I made it work. But the second time I tried it, well, not the second time, so I tried it again, and this time I decided, you know what, let me mix the two shades. So I mixed the two shades, and this is my result. So I slide in that video as well. So I mixed the two shades together. I already covered the lower part of my face, so I think I need a little bit more. It's a little bit, it's not like the perfect shade, but it's still better than, you know, using the lighter one here and then the darker one on the outer part. That was just too much. I think from now on I'll mix it too. Let me just do that real quick. I'm going to put more of the light shade this time around. So that's the dark shade, that's the light shade. Just mix it. See that? And this thing claims to be buildable, so let's see. And I think it even covered my under eye darkness really well. So, and the darkness around my mouth. Yeah, mixing the two shades is the way to go. What do you guys think?
No, yeah.
I think it looks okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face. I'll take a picture so you guys see how it looks. Guys, so this is the finished look. I actually put a little bit of the blush cheeks and then on my lips. So But I think this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be mixing the two shades because it cuts down on, you know, the whole blending and application time for me. So it still looks good mixing the two shades. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys what it looked like, you know, mixing the two shades. And I put concealer on, and then I just powdered with a loose powder, and that's it. I used this pink highlighter as well on the cheek. I really went heavy on the blush today, and I actually like that. I really like that because it's cream. It's not like, even though I went heavy, it's not like in your face, yeah. So bye. All right, so I don't know if you guys noticed in that video that I had a little bit of a flashback. I'm going to put the picture that I took at the end of the day that made it so obvious. And I think I know where the flashback came from. The flashback is coming from this 630 shade. If you remember, the first time I tried it and I used it by itself, we could see that it wasn't exactly matching, and I was seeing some, you know, flashback, you know, like some white cast on my face. So I'm pretty sure that's where the white cast is coming from. So at the end of the day, when I took a picture, I was just in the bath. I think I was about to wash my face, and I'm like, whoa. That's when I noticed the flashback. So because as you can see in the video, I thought it worked when I mixed it, okay? Maybe you guys could see like a white cast while I was applying it. Maybe I just couldn't see it right there and there. But I saw it at the end of the day, okay? But I tried it another time, and this time around, so I didn't mix as much of the light shade, and then I added this NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in Warmth. It's like an orangey looking you guys can you see how that looks? Yeah, I recorded the video as well of me mixing this and the two shades together and applying it, so you guys can see how it really looks on me. That was actually a what's it called? It was a get ready with me style video that I recorded separately. I'm gonna link that video below, just showing you guys my my new work look using all these products, because if I'm using it as my new work look, you guys know that that's a sign that I really like it. So when I mixed all those three together, it's you know, I corrected that flashback, so thank God for that. So for the foundation, so it like I mentioned in the first impressions, it claims to be nourishing, long wearing. It says it evens out the skin tone, it blurs imperfections, instant and all day hydration. It doesn't claim to be matte, so I didn't expect it to be matte, but it says, you know, I think it says somewhere that it lasts all day. I thought I read it somewhere that it lasts all day. Hold on, let me check my notes. All right, so I'm just gonna go into a little bit of details of what the foundation claims to be. Okay, so according to Covergirl, it says it gives your skin the love give your skin the love it deserves with Covergirl Clean Fresh collection. Clean Fresh vegan makeup gives you fresh, healthy looking skin without sulfates, formaldehyde, phthalates. I'm pretty sure the P is silent. Phthalates, parabens, or talc. Made with 100% vegan ingredients like coconut oil, aloe vera, and perfect for anyone looking for an effortless, all-day hydrating makeup formula. That's where I got the all-day from. So it claims to be all-day wear. So if something says it's all-day wear, to me, I expect that the foundation should still remain on my face for the most part at the end of the day. I know that I'm oily, and I know that once oil mixes with foundation and you blot, some of that foundation will be lifted up. But the best foundation I've used, I still see the foundation on my face, and it still looks pretty decent. And that's the Revlon Color Stay. But that one is a long-lasting matte foundation. So I'm not necessarily going to come, because this one is dewy. So the way that it will mix with my oil will be different than the Revlon. So I understand that. But the one thing that I want to point out about this foundation, you see all those things that it lists that it doesn't have: parabens, phthalates, sulfates, formaldehyde, talc, and all that. Okay, I'm gonna go through those ingredients one by one, so that you know. Let me just go through it. So parabens are, they're preservatives basically, and they're used in cosmetics products, so to extend the shelf life of the item. That's basically what they're used for. And so the issue with parabens, I guess, is that they detected samples in 2004. They did a study, and they detected some samples of it in breast cancer tissues. So I guess that kind of scared people. So, and I guess some companies just don't want to put that in their product. But the FDA, okay, so according to the FDA, so FDA scientists continue to review published studies on the safety of parabens. At this time, we do not have information showing that parabens, as they are used in cosmetics, have an effect on human health. Basically saying that they don't have any proof that it's dangerous for us. That doesn't mean that it's not dangerous, but that also sort of doesn't mean that it is. So, you know, take it as you will. So I guess that motivated some companies to start removing it from their products. So that's that. Sulfates are cleansing agents. They're mostly used in shampoo. They used to remove dirt and oil. So I don't understand why that it's in a foundation. I don't get it. I was looking at it online. I'm like, do they put sulfates in foundations? I couldn't find anywhere where they put sulfates in foundation. So it seems like this is just a gimmick. I'm sorry. It seems like they just put that in there to just sell the product, because I don't think they would put it in a regular foundation anyway. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I don't like when brands do that. Formaldehyde is also a preservative, right? But the thing is, formaldehyde is naturally produced in human beings. So if it's naturally produced in us, and it seems like the quantity that is in here is the same quantity that is naturally produced in us. So I'm like, I'm kind of confused how that would be dangerous. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand how that would be. It exists in plants. It exists in from fruits that we eat. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody explain it to me. I don't get it. Because it seems like as long as it doesn't exceed the limit that it's claimed to be safe, I guess that's the same limit as what our body naturally produces, it's safe. So maybe they are afraid that they would exceed the limit. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to give you guys information so that, because I feel like sometimes when these companies claim something to be clean and they say, oh, this ingredient is not included, this ingredient is not included, I think they are feeding into the fear that some of us might have of certain ingredients in products. And I'm not sure whether removing that ingredient, whether it's a good or a bad thing. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if including it, if the products that include it, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing either. It just seems like it's one of those things where there's no evidence that it's bad, but some people might feel otherwise. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So talc is a mineral powder, and it's often used in face powders and eyeshadow. I guess the issue with talc is if it isn't purified, it can be you can find asbestos in it, which is a carcinogen. So I guess something that kind of causes cancer or something like that. So that one too, all these ingredients seem like they're like kind of up in the air. Kind of, is it safe, is it not safe? Nobody really can tell, because studies show that, okay, maybe it might not be safe, but then the studies are not conclusive. But these are not powder products. These are liquid. Why is it a selling point for this product? I don't get it. I don't know. The last one is phthalate, and that is a product that is used to keep materials pliable, so to make it movable and flexible. So I guess it would help like with blendability of products when it comes to makeup. So the issue with that one is they said they are hormone disruptors, so maybe they act negatively with our hormones. You know, that's what studies have suggested, but FDA again says that there's not enough evidence to show that it's harmful to human beings. So basically, they claim to remove things that they wouldn't use for this product anyway, and then the other ones, it's like up in the air whether it's good or bad. So it's like they are feeding into consumers fear of not wanting to use harmful stuff on our face. You know what? Somebody just needs to figure out this clean makeup mess, because it's confusing. It's very, very confusing. Just give me a product that works now. No this, no that. That is, you're just using it to sell stuff to me, and I'm not interested in that. Give me a product that works. Period. I don't care. And that doesn't harm my face. I don't care about what you try to use to sell that product to me, especially when there's no concrete evidence that that thing is harmful. That pissed me off. But I like the product. Okay. I'm sorry. I like it. I like the foundation. It looked natural on my skin. Okay. And I think that's one of the biggest selling points, is that I like full coverage foundation, but even full coverage foundation, I don't like full coverage foundation that looks cakey and looks heavy on my face. I like something that feels lightweight, and this feels very lightweight, and it actually still looks like my skin. I mean, you guys see the video, let me know what you guys think. It still looks like it's my skin. I sent a picture to my sisters. I sent the first picture I sent them, it was at the end of the day. They were like, oof, you look like a oily mess. This was when I used the foundation, and then I sent another one at the beginning of the day. They were like, that just looked like your skin. And my sisters are brutally honest, so that I was like, okay, that's what I thought. It looked like my skin. It didn't look like I had anything on, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So for those of you that want something that will look natural, and I can see this even working even better for someone that has dry to normal skin, because imagine I have oily skin, so that's why I had I was an oily mess at the end of the day. I will show pictures to show that I was a oily mess, okay? Because it's a dewy foundation, so I expected that. But when I blotted, the foundation lifted up, okay? Yeah, it lifted up, okay? It's not as long wearing as they claim it to be, but I'm fine with that. I'm only wearing it for work. If I need a long wear foundation, I will go to my Revlon, okay? So I'm not using it for that. I mostly like it for the way it looks on my skin. You know, it feels lightweight. I'm not very thrilled about the color, but I made it work, so I'm good. If they can find it, if they can come up with another color that would match me, that would be even better. But sometimes you don't get what you wish for. So that's that for the foundation. Loved it. If you have dry to normal skin, I think you would love it. If you have oily skin, I still think you would love it. I use my Angel Veil under it. Yeah, so just use a good primer. And I didn't powder my entire face. I only powdered, if you see it in the video, I only powdered under my eye where I put the concealer, and like the center of my face. That's it. I thoroughly enjoyed the look. It's actually going into my March makeup basket. I'm going to continue using the foundation until I use it up, because I like it that much. And it's quick. It's very, very quick. It's not thick, so it's very, I use a stippling brush. My stippling brush is dirty. I use kind of like all these stippling brush that are like fluffy and have like little spiky bristles. So it's quick. Once I mix it, I dab it in. It's quick to apply. It has good coverage. I have like dark spots all over my forehead right here. You know, I have like discoloration on my cheeks, and it covers all that. So it has good coverage, and it's buildable. They say it's buildable. It is buildable. So that's another good thing, good selling point for it. So overall, I enjoyed the foundation. Now the blushes. So I used both brushes. So you see that in the first impressions, this is the one that you saw me use. And then I'm going to slide a picture of how this one looked on my cheeks. I love the blushes. They're easy, very, very easy to blend. I'm not somebody that uses cream blushes. This is like my first time using cream blush, and I didn't have any issue with it. I didn't have any issue with patching or maybe dried up too fast that I couldn't blend it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so soft on my cheeks. It's the right amount of color, and if I want to build it up, I can build it up to get it like really, really punchy, and it still looks good because it's, I guess because it's liquid, it kind of just melts with my with my face and just blends seamlessly. And it has shimmer, so both has like slight shimmer in it, so it gives you that dewy, glowy blush look. And it actually lasted. I was just looking at the pictures, I'm like, oh wow, at the end of the day I could still see traces of the blush on my cheek, so that's a good thing. I really enjoyed these blushes. If you're looking for good blushes, I think you might really enjoy this one. A summer color, a summer color and a fall color. That's all you need. The highlighter has to be my least favorite, but it's not that I don't like it. I still like the highlighter, but it doesn't last as long as the as the blushes, and also I have to like build it up a bit more, like to let it show. But it's one of those kind of soft highlight, so you're not gonna get that blinding highlight from it. You're just gonna get like a glowy, soft, dewy look from it. And you know, hey, that's what I like that for during the week when I'm going to work, so I enjoyed those as well. So last but not least is the lip. If I had more coupons, I would have picked up more colors. I really like this lip product. It's not sticky, so it gives me the right amount of shine. I just started wearing lip gloss last year, so some lip glosses that have like really high shine and then they have specks of glitter, they still intimidate me till today. I have one from Alme that has like a silver glitter. It intimidates me. Okay, but this one, it doesn't have any kind of like shimmer or anything on it, but it's it's an oily formula. You know, it's a lip oil, and it's very soft. It's not sticky, and it actually, when it wears down and the oil kind of fades, it leaves that kind of plummish look on your lips. So I really enjoy that, and it's easy to apply. You know, it layers well too. I don't see anything weird about this lip product. So that's my entire so I will give this collection a can I give it a B-? Yeah, let's give it a B-. B- because the shade range is, you know, I have to mix 2 shades, and yeah, it's mostly because of, we're giving it a B- mostly because of the shade range, and also the very shady advertisements of clean beauty and all the list of half of it unnecessary ingredients, the other half questionable whether it's good or bad. So that's why they're getting a B-, but it's good. I like it. Okay, I like it. And that's saying something for someone that has oily skin, and I'm using all cream products that's giving me a dewy look, and I still like it. Yeah, so if you're dry skin, I'm sure you would love this product. Yeah, I'm sure you would love it, because I think it's mostly geared towards people that have dry and normal. That's all my thoughts. Let me know have you guys tried this particular line from Covergirl, and what are your thoughts about it? Do you like it? Do you have any, maybe you have like a difference of opinion? Did you hate it? You know, why did you hate it? You know, let me know in the comment section below so that we can have a conversation. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.